back again to the channel. If it's your first time coming across this channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification so that whenever we post in this channel, you will be the first to be notified. So guys, in today's video, like I promised you guys, I'm going to keep you updated. So today I'll be updating you about the tongue tie my son had. So this is something I don't even know about. I've not seen it. Seeing it on my son is the first time of seeing it. So at first at birth I didn't notice it, and after like I think it was around his 3 months, I started noticing it. And when I noticed it, I called my husband. I showed him that, and so he was like, he knows about it. I think one of his brothers had it when he was small, so that was why he was able to know about it. And then we decided that we are going to take him to the hospital, because he said that usually they cut it out after birth, immediately after birth. The nurses, the midwives, and the doctors are supposed to check it, and when they see it, they are supposed to cut it out before I'll take the child and come back to the house. So guys, today is actually day 5, and I may be posting this video in 2 days time, which is 1 week, 7 days. So in case you see this video, just know that today is day 5 of his after surgery. So I thank God that everything went well. When we came back home, which was that very day, he was sleeping. He wasn't his usual self, and he slept for over like 5 to 6 hours. Yeah, like 5 hours before waking up. When he woke up, you know, they gave him a pain relief injection. He didn't feel the pains, so I breastfed him. And after that he was fine, but after like 30 minutes, I think the pain relief has started going out from his body. That was when he started crying. He cried. That night was terrible night. We didn't sleep that night. He was crying all through. So guys, that very night, he didn't eat, because there is no way he can eat. His tongue was swollen, and he keeps salivating. Meanwhile, they gave me this spray in the hospital. They said it's a pain relief spray, and it will also kill any antibacterial in his mouth. So I should be spraying it like 3 to 4 times a day, any bacteria in his mouth. So 3 to 4 times in a day. It will help to calm down the pain. So I was doing that, but that night his tongue was swollen, he was crying, and he was hungry. So what I did is I extracted some breast milk, and I used this. There's this small thing I used in putting the milk, and so I just opened his mouth from one side, and I was pouring in the milk just slowly inside his mouth. So that was how I managed to feed him that night. So the second day is like that. Usually because he's 6 months, I usually mix Cerelac cereal to give him, but because of that I couldn't give him those food. He even eats normal food, like he eats pap, also pap and soup. So I couldn't give him because it might have a slight chili, which will not be good when it comes to that place. So I avoided giving him that. So the second day, it was also crying day until the 3rd day. So the 3rd day, he started eating well, he started breastfeeding well. Although it's not like how he's forcefully breastfed, he was just breastfeeding slowly, because I know he still have pains there, but he stopped crying after the 3rd day. So the day 4, he was fine. He was not crying. It just normal, just small cry, and he's fine. So he was just eating normal. Day 5, the same thing. So I'm going to put a video of him so that you guys will watch. He's just now like living his normal life in that video. He was even playing with his toys, putting it in his mouth. So I'll leave you guys to watch the video. So yeah, here he is. He's fine. He's gradually he's speedily recovering. I'll say it's a speedy recovery. God is really doing wonders in his life. God really made him to recover so fast. Look at him. He's even you can hear him. Say hello. Say hello to mommy's subscribers and viewers. So yeah. So guys, about this tongue tie once again, I hope you don't mind if I'll be looking down so that I'll be able to read out some things for you guys about this tongue tie. It's usually a self-diagnosed something and is treated by medical professionals, and there is no need for lab tests on this. So is a condition that is present at birth, a short, tight band of tissue tethers the tongue tip to the floor of the mouth. It can affect how a child eats and speaks, and can also interfere with breastfeeding. So the symptoms you can also look out for in this usually an inability to properly nurse a baby, clicking noises while the baby is suckling, excessive drooling, poor weight gain, or gumming and chewing of the nipple when feeding. But what my son had, I noticed, is he has a poor weight gain. Among all these I listed out, he has a poor weight gain. It's as if he's not really adding weight that much. So that was the only thing I noticed about him and the tongue. I was able to detect this because I've had previous children, and none of them had this. So seeing this in this one, the last one, I was surprised, and I haven't seen this kind of thing in him. So as mothers, I will advise you all to always look out at your baby's tongue after birth, and also look out for other things you can look out for is fever, listlessness, or something we call the lethargy, poor appetite, umbilical cord infection, diarrhea or vomiting, irregular stools, and urination. So what I mean by urination is your baby should at least wet at least 4 diapers in a day. When your baby doesn't wet 4 diapers in a day, maybe only one, you know that the baby is really not feeding well or feeling well. Then what I mean by diarrhea, there are signs of viral or bacterial infection of the intestine, which is an obstruction or other problem. So you should also look out for if your child is having a diarrhea. And also, when I say about listlessness or lethargy, what I mean by that is you may find that your baby seems to have little or no energy, is feeling like drowsy or sluggish, or is sleeping longer than usual. When you notice things like that, please try to take your baby to the doctor. So guys, I will encourage all mothers to look out for this, and if you happens to know someone, a relative, a family member, a friend, or even your own child that has this, please try to take the baby to the hospital so that the doctors can be able to help the child to remove that, because if a child has that, the child will be unable to talk, unable to do things, even feeding is as if you're suffering the child. So guys, my son, as you all can see, he's feeling much much very well, and I thank God for that. As today is day 5, I know that like they say that it takes 2 weeks for it to properly heal very well. So from now to remaining 7 days, I pray and I believe that he's going to be very fine. So I appreciate you all for making out time to watch this video. If you've watched till this minute, you are the real MVP. I appreciate you all. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this thing of a tongue tie. Do you have any family member, friends, or anyone you know, even your neighbor that has a child that is going through this? And also, and yeah, subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification so that whenever we post in this channel, you'll be the first to be notified. I appreciate you all, and I thank you all for watching this video. Stay blessed and bye.